Good morning, everyone. No, let's see. Boom. Good morning if you're watching the replay. I'm still on vacation. I'm on vacation all week. And today is one of those days where Stacy has to work. Today is Wednesday. And Stacy was not too happy getting up this morning. And it was like 56 degrees. So, I don't think she this is what she was expecting in Florida, but we knew it got down. We knew it gets down there. Hang on, I gotta let the cat out on one eye. You can come out. You can come out, baby. Teal is such a scaredy cat, and I'm actually wearing a coat. That's how it's chilly this morning. Florida chilly, not regular Massachusetts chilly, but Florida chilly. And well, Laura's like, it's freezing. How cold is it up there, Laura? And I broke out the All-Star Music coffee mug. And now I have coffee with my coffee machine, and I broke out the one of the classics. I had we have some really old, pretty Caribbean beach ones that are really like the bright colors and stuff. But I couldn't find the cap for that one, so I used this one instead. How was Cece? Cece's doing good. She's recovering. She still has her onesie on. Instead of giving cats collars, our vets gives them onesies because he knows how much they get irritated with collars. And Cece is a smart cat, so she finds a way to get out of her collar. So she's in her onesie, which is pretty much a kind of a snug. It's like a snug scuba suit for cats, except it leaves their legs open. We have an academy about 500 yards that way, so whenever they make their uh, announcements to the kids or the parents and drop off and pick up, we hear a megaphone. It's not, you can't hear it inside the house, you just hear it out back here though. And it's not too often, it's not like it's a train going by every hour or something like that. Are you gonna come out and join us? We got Tila. Tila the Texas Kitty has come out here to join us. Let me catch up on the chat, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta be a good host. So let me see if I can. Leanne, good morning. Good morning, Cherie. Good morning, Charlie. You've got a jacket. I know. It's cool. Yes, it's 56. Stacy gonna join us. Oh, Stacy gonna join us. And Cece. Oh, good morning. Crazy Robotics team. Good morning. It's cold, he said. Yeah. Laura says it's freezing. It's 39 degrees here in MB. What's MB? MB. What is MB? Is there a state that begins with MB?
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe typo?
I don't know. So happy CC is doing better. Cherie, yeah. And let me hang on a second. I'll turn you around. Hi, Stacy. We are frozen walking over to Universal.
Oh, it's cold.
Good morning, Leanne. Oh yeah, that's right. Laura's down here now.
Yeah.
They flew down yesterday. Yes, we live near a high school, Charlie. Yes. Hello, everyone. The Josh sings. Welcome. All right, guys. So where's the flippy thing here? Nope, the flippy thing. This flip. There you go. This Stacy and Cece with her little red scuba suit. Cece going snorkeling later? Huh? Oh, we got Cece in the morning, and we got Tila down here, the Texas kitty, scoping out the backyard. My chairs fell over. Must have been a little windy. But yeah, there's the academy right there. She's got her little protective suit so she doesn't go after her surgery thing.
Keep the cold ear.
She's gonna have a scar. Don't shut it all the way. You going back to work? Poor Stacy has to work. But I got Kiki. Kitties to keep me company. Let's turn you back around here. All right. Oh, Myrtle Beach. Very good. Very nice. Myrtle Beach. So we've been having a couple. Sorry, I don't mean to put my finger in front of the camera. Our cats love our screened-in porch. Yes, ours do too. I think Tila up north, we used to have this gas stove downstairs. It looked like a fireplace, but it was gas powered, natural gas. And she loved laying in front of the stove. And she would warm up her belly, and that's the only time she'd let you rub her belly, if you're rubbing in the warmth from the fireplace. And we don't have one of those down here. We're thinking of maybe purchasing one of those little fireplace unit things. That's kind of like, it'll obviously be electric, but might get one of those things, you know, and so she can lay in front of that during the winter. Sorry, the chat's disappeared again. Okay. I don't want to. Oh shoot! I just pressed someone on. If something happened to anybody, I apologize. I just kind of like double tapped on something. I hope I didn't remove anybody or report anybody. Stupid phones, stupid Judy, stupid energy. But yeah, so I've been having a pretty good vacation week. Monday, me and Sophie went to Epcot. No, Monday, me and Stacy went to Magic Kingdom. And we had a live stream that morning. That was fun. We did like 3 hours of Magic Kingdom. Yesterday, me and Sophie went into Epcot. Sophie humored her pop, put up with my bad jokes and stuff, and she spent the morning with me in Epcot. That was fun. We did a couple rides. We did Living with the Land, and we did Mexico, and then we walked around the countries, and that took over 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I was surprised how long that took just to do that. And we also had breakfast too, it took a little while. And we were in the land ride, waiting in the line for about 30 minutes. So, but it was fun. And we met a new family that saw our streaming. They were behind us, they saw our streaming, so they asked what our channel was, and then they went in there. I asked if they wanted to be on stream, so they said yes. So I just did a quick thing of them and their kids, you know, and just made some small talk. And they ended up sitting right in front of us during the ride for Living with the Land. And when we got off, they said that they found where their section was, and they made a little clip of it for themselves, and you know, so they said hi, and it's such a cute little family. I didn't ask where they were from. I asked if they were on vacation. They were on vacation. I'm not very good at small talk, especially not yet. Hopefully I'll get better at it if more people end up coming up to us in the parks. But I'm not very good at that stuff. I mean, just because you're a YouTuber doesn't mean you're an extrovert or very good at small talk or talking to people, because it's just me and the phone. And it's usually just me and Stacy and our camera, you know. It's a big difference between that and actually talking to live people. And I think people might think, they get the misconception that you're a YouTuber, you're an extrovert, and you're great at talking to people, and you love being in big crowds and all that stuff, and that's not the case. Now today I am planning not to go into the park, but we have a live show tonight at 7. We're going to be doing our review of Space 220, which we ate at last night. We went to Space 220 with my oldest sister Tricia and her family with, my brother-in-law Kim, Sarah and Joe, and, then it was us five, me, the kids, Stacy and Joanne, Stacy's mom. And, we had a really good meal at, Space 220, but we're gonna review it properly tonight, live at 7, and then we are on D&G Explorers at 8 o'clock. Us and Jim and Ben from Pepper Tree Villa. We're gonna have a quasi Five Foolish Mortals show. Oh, Stacy's gonna be joining us. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna make some stuff. I think we're going to, I think, well, we'll leave it at that. We'll leave it as a surprise. If anybody wants to join us tonight, 7, that'll be great. Today my goal is to get a haircut because once my hair dries, okay. My hair's been getting super curly and it's pretty long for me. So I'm gonna get it like, pretty short, like my brother Robert's hair, or, like Walt. You guys know Walt from Lost Dog. It's gonna go pretty short, so say goodbye to the curly curlies for another couple months. It'll grow back by probably December, and when the colder weather comes. But, anybody have, wow, that was a good hawk just flew by. Anybody have any plans today? You guys having, you're all back at work, I imagine. Kinda stinks when Stacy doesn't have the whole week off with me. It's me and Sophie have the whole week off. Avery's in school for today, tomorrow. We're gonna let him have take Friday off because tomorrow night we are doing Halloween Horror Nights with the family at Universal Studios. That's gonna be fun. This will be mine and Stacy's 3rd time doing it this year. We like the scare zones there. We like most of the houses there are pretty cool too. She refuses to do the bug house though. That's just she says that's gonna be too much. She won't do the bug house. I will do the bug house as long as other members in the family wanna do the bug house. Because I have no problem with any of these things. I don't find them scary. I find them kinda funny, and I like watching other people's reactions and stuff. Actually better than just watching the scare people. But there's some cool costumes there. If you ever have the chance to go to Halloween Horror Nights in Universal Studios, I highly recommend it. It starts at 6. If you're lucky enough where you're already in the park, they will let you queue up for the houses around 4 o'clock. And some of the houses open at 5:15. So you get a jump on the crowd from the outside, if you wanna get a jump on the crowd. And the scares, the houses are all dark anyways inside, so it doesn't matter if it's still light out. So I highly recommend doing that, cause you're gonna jump, you probably get 2 houses done before the regular crowd comes in. But for the scare zones, I recommend you, definitely see them at night. They're a lot scarier, more spookier, and a lot more fun. With the effects and at night when it's dark, go see them. It's definitely a good time if you like being scared and stuff like that. They don't touch you. They get kind of close and they'll make jumpy things, and they have loud chainsaws, and it's mostly their sudden actions, and they get really close. I mean, like pretty close to your face. But they don't touch you unless it's like a tiny accident. So you don't have to worry about getting touched. You're not gonna get touched. But it's fun for those people, especially the young people, the young they hang out in crowds and stuff like that, that you can tell they're having a really good time. And, the food's pretty good, and they have lots of these specialty drinks and stuff. And it runs from, officially from like, I think, 6 to 2 a.m. So, it's pretty good. And it's definitely not as expensive, it's more like in the $80-$90 range, as opposed to the Mickey's Christmas, the Mickey's Halloween party is usually, I think nowadays, it's like 120 to 150. Just pretty steep, and that's from 7 to midnight. So, it's definitely a different experience, that's for sure. But, yeah, just wanted to, I am on vacation, so I just wanted to do the coffee talk thing. Thank you all for joining in. Joining me, at least in, Stacy working. I'm gonna try to find a haircut person today. So thank you all for jumping in. I don't think, oh shoot, the chat wasn't moving. I've been missing chats. I apologize. I expect this thing, once you catch up, for it to be moving. We bought our Frankenstein monster popcorn bucket. Yes, we got one of those. I loved it. Wicked cute. We'll fly that one home with us. If you have to leave anything with us, Laura, you feel free to do so. We have one for us, and I have to give Walt his. He wanted one too. Walt's not a big popcorn bucket fan, but he loved that one too, so it wasn't just me. Yes, I'm actually having coffee on my good morning coffee talk. Back in the day, kerosene heaters, our cat laid in front of it and got so hot. Not so hot, couldn't tougher. Had to poke her with a stick to get her to move. Had that $8, yes, Sophie had that $8 banana. And what else did she have? She had a banana and, was it a fruit cup? She got two things. I want to say it was some type of paste. Oh, the chocolate croissant. She got the chocolate croissant and the fruit cup. I mean, chocolate croissant and a banana. Well, we got one too. Very cute. Yes. Our Johns, good morning. Thanks for being here. Sounds like Charlie Brown's teacher. Yeah, over there. It does. It's funny. I miss so much chats. I'm sorry. Wah, 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 wah. James and I are meeting John today. Surf bum. Oh, cool. You're on vacation, Charlie. What are you doing up? Paul, I can't sleep. Stacey gets up. We usually get up at 5:55 to get Avery up. Just get him moving, and then we leave the house at 6:35 to go bring him to school. I'm up usually now before my alarms go off. I think that's a sign of you're old. And there's nothing I can do about it. But I take really, really, really awesome, like, hour or two naps on the couch in the middle of the day. So I guess that's a trade-off. I've tried skipping naps to try to sleep better at night. It doesn't work. I still up really, really early. Which kind of stinks because these guys can sleep later, especially on the weekends. It's me up at like 6 or 7. I'm waiting around till 8:30 for them the kids to get up. If we have plans, then I get them up. And I say, get up now, get ready. But other than that, it is what it is. Do you think that the Walt Disney World experience? Do I think that Mr. Bob? No, welcome in. Is this live or recorded? It's live. Do you think the Walt Disney World experience is underpriced? No way, no how. Is it underpriced? If anything, they've been nickel and diamond people, so it's way overpriced, I think, but it's just me. If you're rich, you don't worry about that stuff. I'm not rich, but I'm down here. I definitely want to go into Disney. I want to keep my annual passes and stuff. But if you have a family of four, anywhere you're eating on property, like a sit-down meal, it's $200 or more. If you're doing a quick service, you know, then you can keep it down to like 50. Luckily we're not big eaters, but yeah, the sit-down meals are killer. Sometimes just me and Stacy go. Like last night's Space 220, it was a cool experience and stuff, but you're talking at least $100 per person. If you're getting any type of alcohol or whatnot, you're pushing $150 per person, you know, so that's hefty for a lot of people. Alright. But yeah, welcome in. I want to see our Johns and Donna again. I saw Richard the other day at Disney Springs while at Epic for a short time, but we gotta go out and eat with them because I like them guys. And I want to talk more. You know, sometimes these venues you meet up, but then the band starts playing. You don't get to talk to people at all. But I like Richard and Donna, and some others I like. Sometimes you just want to go find a quiet place and just sit down and talk, you know. That's definitely a sign of me getting old, you know. Yeah, I like this weather. I don't mind it at all. Stacy came back from dropping Avery off, trying to give me another half hour of sleep, but to be honest, I'm up before she's up. I'm trying to force myself to get some sleep because it's vacation. And I know next Monday I'm gonna be like, back at work. I tried melatonin, that doesn't do anything for me. And after a few days of melatonin, it actually starts giving me the opposite effect, where you start getting anxiety or you start getting the inner jitters. It's very weird. Usually the stuff that's supposed to relax you, once I get any sort of amount in my system a few days, it has the opposite effect. Okay, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Cece's coming back out. How you doing, girlie? Did you eat your breakfast? She's walking much more freer now. For a while, she was walking like Frankenstein. You know, she has a scar. She has a good 6-inch scar from when they removed the tumors last week. And we noticed yesterday that part of the scar is a little puffy. They said that it could get that way. It could swell a little bit. Just to put ice on it. We tried putting ice on a cat. And underneath her arm, where the ones he keeps rubbing her arm pit area, it's kind of like, you can see it's raw. Debbie Bernfeld, welcome in, Debbie. Good morning. I'm having coffee out of my old classic Disney All-Star Resort and Music Resort coffee mug. Laura and Jamie are down. They're going to Universal. We're going to Halloween Horror Nights with them tomorrow. With them and Trisha and Kim and Sarah and Joe. And then me, Stacy, and Avery are going. Sophie said no way, no how. Absolutely not, 100% no. And then Grandma's gonna stay home with Sophie just so they can hang out and be buddies. But Avery's coming in, and him and Auntie Trisha are gonna hang out sometimes if they don't want to do a house, because Trisha doesn't like doing all the houses, but she might do like 3. So Avery's gonna do the ones that Auntie Trisha does, and maybe hopefully a few more. So it's gonna be fun. Avery, pretty much, Avery goes into the houses. He has me, so this is Avery right in front of me. He has me like drape over him, which is very hard to walk someone behind someone that close when you're draped over him using like pretty much your protective cage. And he likes to have my arms, and then he likes to go make sure that someone in our party is in front of us, and then someone in our party has to be behind us. And then he feels protected, and usually Stacy's in front of us, usually giving some type of warning to the actors saying, autistic kid behind us, autism, and it's worked actually in the past where the actors, they hear that, they go, okay, and then they calm it down a little bit, which is pretty cool. For, just for us, it's not like they're doing it for the whole, they're not affecting anybody else, so they are really awesome about it. We haven't done it with him in Universal yet, so hopefully it still works out, but that's what I have to do with Avery to get him in these houses, and it's totally worth it. I love it, because that's one of the few things, he doesn't like hugs or anything, so it's one of the few times when I actually get to give him little hugs and stuff, Hey Brian, welcome in, good morning. And Cynthia, welcome in, good morning. I got my classic music cup. One thing living down here, we have not been since we moved down here in June. Well, actually, since the last time we came down here to sign for the house, I think. I think that was in May. We stayed at the All-Star, either the All-Star Movies or All-Star Music. I think it was the music. That's the last time we stayed on Disney property. So I definitely have Disney property withdrawals. I want to stay at the Pop Center. I want to stay at the Boardwalk or the Wilderness Cabins or something like that. I want to stay on property just to get that resort feeling again. Because you don't get that when you live 25 minutes away. And it's hard to justify spending the money to stay on property when you live 25 minutes away. Even with annual pass holder rates, it's like, okay, do we go spend, even if it's at the All-Star, $170 for a night that we're 20 minutes away from our house? It's like, we are literally 16 miles away from Animal Kingdom. And I think it's like 19 miles away from Epcot and a couple more from Magic Kingdom, it's like, it's hard to justify spending money staying on property. I know some of our friends here around here, they're still on BBC, so they get the free points in their, they're paying automatically for that all year anyways. But for us, we're not on BBC, so it's out of our pocket. What's wrong with Brian? Let me see, did I miss something? Sorry guys for missing it. I woke up sick oh man, that sucks, Brian. It's too bad. Hope you feel better. The cast at the haunt I owned did the same. We actually had a security guard walk through first. When our cast saw him, they knew to tone it. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Tone it down. That's wicked cool. I'm so glad you guys do that. Vitamin C and zinc, Brian. You'll be better in no time. I know that. Listen to Craig's robotics. Because any time when the kids came home with a slight sniffle or anything like that, boom, I hit the zinc right away. And it usually never hit me, or if it hit me, it was gone in like 2 days. It was like very mild and gone in like 2 days. The only time I get real colds is when I'm really lazy and I don't feel like taking the zinc tablets because they're not the best tasting in the world. Like I get the coldies, that's pretty much zinc. Zinc's not the best tasting thing. But definitely shortens the length of a cold. It kills all the cold virus stuff. You can make it for a special date night. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Cynthia, eventually we're going to stay, we gotta pick out where we wanna stay. We might be doing, we're in talks with Walt and Melissa, and maybe we can get some other friends to stay with us, like, do like, one of those big treehouse things, or one of those bungalows at, you know, the Polynesian, where they sleep like 3 families or something like that. That would be awesome, if we can get some people to do that, that would be fun. If it's just me and Stacy, you know, I'm fine with doing like the boardwalk, or I'm fine with actually doing just the Pop Century, cause I love the Pop Century, and we love the food court there. But if we do the Pop Century, I know the kids are gonna wanna stay with us, so it's not gonna be a date thing. We'll have to see. But yeah, cause I have a bunch of points, I have a Disney Visa card, so now that we don't spend it on vacation, I have a bunch of points that would definitely cover that. I'm wondering though, we wanna go to California next year, to do Disneyland. I wonder if we can use our Disney Visa points on Disneyland. I imagine you should be able to, I wouldn't know why you wouldn't. So I might save it for that, just to keep the cost of that trip down, but we'll see. I definitely wanna do something here, either over the holidays or in the off season. It's on the radar, for sure. Tila's running around sniffing stuff. I hope y'all have a wonderful time. How about the G Flow? Yeah, I don't know. Peppermint oil on your head to help with the headache. I never heard of that. Peppermint oil on a head to help with a headache. I never heard of that. That's pretty cool. Yes, you can use the Visa points for Disneyland because chats disappear so fast. Sorry, guys. Allows you to do also at Disney World, and I'm a resident. I am a resident in California. Cool. So yeah, we're definitely gonna use some of the points in California. Trying to figure out next year's trip. I want to do California, I want to do England. Tokyo, Disneyland is definitely on the radar as well. I hear like everything's super cheap out there. I hear that their one day passes in their parks are the equivalent of like in the $50 range. Is that, you guys hear that? Cause that's like insanely better than here. I'm just wondering, why would it be so cheap in Japan? Have they unlocked some economic treasure chest where they get to charge half price than the other Disney parks? It's like some super secret. You came running out here fast. Did you hear something? They love this room. I'm so happy. It's the best thing you can get down here is get the lanai screened in. If you have pets, you know, if you have yourself too. But we have the lights up here, and at night it's so comfortable and so cozy. And got the little fire pit out there now. Make your house a home as soon as possible. That's what I recommend. Snuck away from this. Charlie, I didn't. Oh man. These chats stay open for like 10 seconds. And I'm not that fast to read. Charlie, I didn't hear your answer. Do you want me to send you some cream I have from doTERRA? Oh, to help with the aches. No, don't worry about it. That's fine. It's only, my shoulder's only bad when I have that backpack on it for any length of time. is the worst, so don't worry about it. No big deal. I'm another reason I'm excited about the cool weather is now we're gonna be able to start running. We haven't been able to find a field, like up north, we used to have Doyle Field, it was like a place where you can go, you can bring your kids to the playground. They had running tracks, they had walking tracks, they had fields, soccer fields, football fields, and pretty much, you know, a lap around the field, they had a half-mile lap. So pretty much you walk or you run 2 laps, that's a mile. We haven't been able to find something like that here, so we'd have to run around the neighborhood and we'd have to take the car and measure out the mileage. Because we usually like running 3 miles, and that keeps us in shape, it doesn't take too long, and it keeps us ready for like the 5Ks, because the 5Ks are 3.1 miles. So we usually like to do that 2 or 3 times a week, and we have not been doing that all summer because it's been way too hot, and I have not gotten a treadmill yet. I want to get a treadmill for indoor stuff, especially during the summer. I haven't seen any treadmill places around here that would, you know, deliver it and set it up. And I've never had a treadmill delivered with, like Amazon, where you can you can buy a treadmill on Amazon, you pay an extra $99 and they're supposed to deliver it, and then at another point in time, the $99 pays for a couple people to come in and set it up. Never done that. I don't know if I would trust that. The last thing I want is Joe Schmo coming in and setting up when it's, you know, if they're not qualified or if they take forever to do it or whatnot. I just don't feel comfortable doing that. I'd rather have a place where you can go to and buy a treadmill, and they, you know, and they're within like a 10-mile range, and they deliver it and they set it up like professional. So, but I would like to have a treadmill here. Trying to find room for it too is another issue. There's room behind my desk in the kitchen now where my new desk is, but there's no TV in there. It's hard to run without TV, for me anyways. Even when I have music, it's hard to run. So hopefully we can start running outside at least though. I run better when Stacy runs with me anyways. She can outrun me. Not faster, but she can run long distances better than me. I've always been bad with long distances. Have I really been yapping for 40 minutes? Wow. Thank you for joining me live this morning. Yesterday, we passed the 2,600 sub mark. Woohoo! I think we're at 2,602. Now, whenever we jumped up a little bit, like 9 or 7 or 8 subs in a day, over the next couple days we drop. We lose like 5 of them. So I'm expecting to be down below 2,600, probably tomorrow or whatever. But going live from the parks definitely helps with subscribers anyways. But we've been doing this for years, and we're not a big channel. We don't have any delusions of grandeur or becoming the next Tim Tracker or anything like that. And we definitely don't work hard enough for it. And there's a lot more people that do a lot better job than we do. We do this for fun, and we do it to keep in touch with our family. We have family in England, and we have family up in Massachusetts that we do this for, to keep in touch with them. And but anything else like that is just a bonus, you know. But anyways, that's my today. I'm gonna go try to book a haircut, get all these curls chopped off, and then get buzzed, and get all like a professional old man haircut. And we will see you hopefully tonight at 7 o'clock. Come join us. We're gonna be talking about Space 220, giving our review, and Stacy's putting together a special Hidden Mickey game where she's gonna give pictures of hidden Mickeys, like really, really close up of the hidden Mickey. And you guys have to guess where it is, like which park and what section and where it is. And then, after everyone's done guessing, she has another picture that's zoomed out a lot, showing like where it is, you know, and we get a better idea of where to find it. So I think she has some of those that we're gonna play, so it should be fun. And then we're on D&G Explorers at 8 o'clock, a special Halloween episode where it's gonna be me and Stacy, Derek and Gregory, who are awesome, on D&G Explorers channel, so go check them out at 8 o'clock. With Jim from More Sunshine Please, who's another one of the Five Foolish Mortals, and Ben from Pepper Tree Villa, who's another Five Foolish Mortals. So it's almost like Five Foolish Mortals plus one. Because Derek and Gregory asked Stacy to be along too. So that way we can do like crafts or whatever for a like a Halloween episode. So it's gonna be fun. So come join us at D&G Explorers at 8. And then like tomorrow we're at Halloween Horror Nights. So we're not gonna be filming that. We're gonna be with family. But maybe Saturday night or Sunday night, me and Stacey will go live from a park. Maybe, we'll see. But thank you all for joining me this morning. Now I'm gonna stop yapping and boring the heck out of you guys. And hopefully we'll see you tonight. Don't forget to do your duty. It's a big duty. And we'll see you next time, guys. How do you turn this thing off? I'm used to Streamlabs. Oh, welcome from the Philippines. Thanks for joining us. Go catch the replay. See you guys later. Bye.